Everyone back for another movie review. Today we're going to be talking about the latest Disney flick to be hitting theaters. Let's talk about Encanto. Encanto is a story about a girl named Maribel who happens to live in a house that is magical, where everyone in the family has some type of powers but herself. All of a sudden we find out that the building is losing its powers, and so is the family. And she has to figure out a way to bring the family back together as well as the house. This is a musical, and I really didn't think much of it. I was kind of bored for most of it. If you like musicals, this might be your cup of tea, especially since there is a lot of singing. Like lots. I felt like this was Frozen 2 all over again, where like every 5 minutes they had to give me a song, and where Frozen 2 was trying to get another #1 hit like Let It Go, and this felt almost the same, but like all the songs kind of just blended together for a while, and I was just like, can we have someone just talk to each other? We don't need singing all the time. I think they do get certain things right about Colombian culture and Spanish culture, where everyone is in this house and everyone's run more or less by the maitre d's, which is the abuela character, the grandmother. And I think they get that pretty well done. A lot of Spanish cultures have that. But damn, there were too many characters in this movie. And I'm not joking, there's literally a scene at the beginning of the movie where they have like what their rite of passage is, where a child has to go up to a door, and as soon as they open the door, they'll get their powers. When we're introduced to this kid, he literally just came out of nowhere. They were like, "Hey, today you're gonna get to open your door so you can get your power," and I was like, "Who the hell is he?" There is so many characters in this movie. I swear half of them don't even get introduced. So it took away time from Maribel and some type of story that could have been happening. As it was, I wasn't invested in the story of the breaking of the house and the unlighting of the MacGuffin. There are literally characters I don't even think get names throughout the movie, because it is what it is. It's all these people in this house. So there's cousins, nephews, the parents. There are 2 of them in this movie, which is nice to see that Disney movies actually can have 2 parents in a movie. They don't do anything in this movie, but they're there. Even the house is a character. Like, the house is a magical house that moves things around. Yeah, so this is the second house I've seen move things around after Ghostbusters Afterlife. But there were so many characters, and like there were just people in the movie. I had no idea who they were. I know there was some type of relation, but they're taking up time on my screen, and I didn't care. And Maribel herself, she's fine. I thought the voice acting was really good in the movie. And the animation is gorgeous. It looks so real. From the way they touch each other to the way their hair flow. Whenever Maribel is dancing and her dress is like going all around, it is spectacular. It's just, I wish there was a story. In fact, I think what really hurts this movie is that there's no antagonist. There's no bad guy in this movie. It's just a series of the family has to figure out what's going on with their house. Even the sisters who get some type of screen time, because I guess they're sisters, I don't know. There's one girl who has hearing, and I think she's a cousin. They probably said it in the movie, but I was like, I didn't care. But the 2 sisters, one is really strong, the other one's like a Disney princess. They get a fair bit of something to do, but once again, I wasn't invested at all in this movie. I actually kind of found it really boring. And like I said, unless you're a person who likes musicals, and you like the music, I thought the music was okay. It was done by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who also did In the Heights, and he was also in Mary Poppins Returns. Unless you like this is your type of genre. I don't think there's a lot to be had, especially since there's no villain. It's just people trying to figure out their relationships to each other. So I'm gonna have to give Encanto a 5. I thought it's fine. I know little kids who were enjoying it because they like the music and the pretty colors. There wasn't enough for me in this movie, in all honesty. So that's Encanto. Let me know if you're going to see it in the comments below, and until next time, bye.